Good morning. My name is Sachi Kumarasamy. I'm the founder and CEO of Intellizence. I'm also a charter member of TiEcon and a co-founder as well. Let me start with the story of why I started Intellizence. So I was heading the Canadian operations for a fast-growing Indian IT services company. So this was my typical day. I have to do a lot of multitasking. At the same time, I have to keep track of what's going on with my customers and my prospects, because there are some triggers happening in the organizations like layoff, restructuring. It always impact my deals in the pipeline. There could be an executive change, or there could be a investment coming on that would open up a new business development opportunity. But the challenges are, because I might be traveling and I have to, work on the proposals and something or the other going on. So, but there are no services that fulfill my need. So I tried with things like Google Alerts, but it's too noisy, and there are services which are too expensive, which I cannot afford it. So I ended up in building Intellizence, which is like market intelligence delivered in a Zen way. So you could use Intellizence to keep track of your companies and then regulators, and then we send you personalized alerts. This pretty much summarizes what we do. So all you have to do is just give your company names, which could be your clients, competitors, or anyone, and we gather news from multiple data sources, investor relations, blogs, press releases, legal suits, and then we deliver very personalized alerts over, you could see a few of them. There are 50 such categories, and some people might prefer it in an email, some people might prefer it in a mobile, and some people might be in a web. So it's nothing but like a sort of a Google alert, very focused on companies. So although I started with the salespeople, but right now our user base is pretty diverse. So we have users like lawyers, VCs, bankers, and product management professionals. Primarily, they track, in a way, their clients, competitors, partners, prospects, or regulators, either to get to develop a new business, or in terms of the competitive threats, regulatory changes, or if you are a sourcing and procurement person, you might want to track for risk management, what's going on with your vendors. You might ask, how are we different from other services? One, in terms of the quantity and quality of data. When I say quantity, it's not just news. As I indicated, even we could track all the patent grants filed by the companies, and also the legal suits from all the US courts. And in terms of the quality, so we have partnered with premium data service providers like Bloomberg, Thomson Reuters, Associated Press. And when I say noise, say in many of the services you would agree, if you're looking for Cisco, you might get news about Cisco City or Cisco Stadium or Amazon Forest. Here you will get to know only about the companies. And when I say personalization, say I have a law firm who is doing a trial. I have 3 lawyers, say their client is a Facebook. A corporate lawyer might be interested in merger and acquisition and investment, whereas a patent lawyer might be interested in patent grants. A security lawyer might be interested in SEC alerts. So 3 lawyers from the same firm tracking the same client, but the context is different. So they could personalize what they want to track. So it's not about more and keep dumping them, but it's more about less and relevant. So we achieve this through the combination of human intelligence and as well as the artificial intelligence. We engage curators primarily to get the contextual knowledge as well as for the accuracy, and we use it as a feedback to build our machine learning models for our agility and as well as on the scalability. So the current status, we have users from over 200 plus companies, but right now, even yesterday, we signed up a new client. So there is a biotech company, they started tracking their clients, an IT services company, their clients and prospects. And right now we have pilots going on with a major reputed Silicon Valley law firm and as well as one in Toronto. And we are going to be potentially a channel partner with one of the unicorn companies, wherein they want to track close to 1 million companies. And of course, we are in discussion with like multi-billion-dollar banks, consulting firms, and sales and marketing tech firms. So this is and primarily we haven't received any external funding. It's totally bootstrapped. And for every customer I am going to sign up, we are going to be an operationally profitable. So we are a revenue-funded company. So the team, pretty much like the combined experience is over around 70 years in the technology space. In terms of, and we have a pretty good complementary skill set. I am from the sales and marketing background and operations. We have people from the finance and good technology background. Even in terms of the academic pedigree, so I'm an MBA from Indian School of Business. My CEO, Dr. Selvakumar, is here, so he's a PhD. And my CFO, she's a national ranking holder in CA, and my CTO is an IITian. And in top of that, we have mentors who have built billion-dollar business, listed companies in the NASDAQ, and lawyers on the professional services side. And we have people who are engineering heads at the HP. So they are helping up in scaling up the company. So this is just a one small case study. Don Johnson, he's the topmost technology lawyer in Canada, as recognized by his peers from other law firms. He is using Intellizence on a daily basis. He wakes up in the morning, he gets to know what's going on with his client. These two lines are pretty interesting. So I received via Intellizence, and the client was in each case amazed that I had taken the time to learn about the company and make the call, because this is where our value addition is. So he charges close to $700 to $1,000 per hour to his clients. If he want to track the same 10 companies, he has to spend at least 30 minutes to know what is going on there. In 2 minutes, he gets to know, he makes a call that could help him even to generate a few $1,000s of revenue. So our value proposition is like we save time and effort, and as well as help you to make more money. So in terms of a go-forward strategy, although we are sort of reaching a revenue-funded stage, but when I go and talk to banks, they are looking for some credibility because they are comfortable in sharing the clients. So primarily, we are looking at raising money from institutional investors and bringing that credibility perspective. And Fenwick and West, the Silicon Valley's reputed law firm, so they are also going to bring in money when we have an institutional investor. And in terms of the content, as I said, like Bloomberg is my partner. Whatever that goes into Bloomberg, it comes to you. And in terms of the technology partners, we are already talking to pretty good research firms like Stanford Research International. In principle, they agreed to work on with us on the artificial intelligence side because they find it a lot of interesting problem that we are giving to them. And of course, we look forward to keep building the team. So that's it. I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference, and please stop by if you want to have a conversation. Thank you, and have a great day.